Good afternoon. I'm going to continue with my project, and on this stream I think I'm mostly gonna be playing around with colors that I have. So I recently I changed this a little bit so that I could set different colors for this different colors for these nodes that are here now in black, and these like this side column backgrounds. They used to be same, but I think it could be nice to have a little bit more color and a little bit more variation, especially because I think it would be pretty nice to have this node color be pretty much the same as the background color, although this dark color that I have here right now also works pretty well. I think it makes them I don't know, somehow more, at least the nodes like pop from the background a bit more now. But I'm gonna try out some different colors. So I have this tool here for setting different colors, or like setting some parameters for this kind of like randomizer tool. And I'm thinking what would be nice. So I think for the background, yeah, it could be okay. I also noticed now that this I would like this. So let's put that for the ChatGPT, that I would want this color to be this sidebar color. So I write them. So let's just make this kind of small change and see. See if the Claude understands. Okay, that was pretty quick. Let's see if it worked out. So now that if we click here, I cannot really tell now. So okay, I think it's working. So let's now try the randomize. Yeah, I shouldn't be like using this thing because oh yeah, you cannot even see this here, but there is this color picker tool with this kind of, where you can click on this kind of color canvas, but I think it's too, especially if you drag your mouse around it, I think it's too slow for this. Okay, I think that seems to, so yeah, I think this is pretty close to what I'm looking at. I was thinking that it could be this kind of brown color in this sidebar. So then these things will pop more like these. You see, like these selectors, and also these. Yeah, I think this looks nicer. So let's see if we now, like for example, lock the. Let's see if this works. So if you lock the sidebar color, yeah. So I think the node colors right now, I think I have a little bit too. So let's see, it's a bit too dark. Actually, I want to see if this. I'm not sure if this lock thing works now, because I think I. So what was I changing? I was changing the node background. I think I changed the node background earlier already, like earlier to. So okay, let's save this. Save this for. Now let's see also like if it remembers, because I've made some changes for the. Yeah, it remembers. So let's now see. It's good to check, because now that I've made some changes for this system, so it continues to work, because there was some issue there before. So okay, I forgot to lock the background color now, but let's just continue. And it's pretty like it's let's. Yeah, this doesn't. It didn't remember this. So let's. So let's ask it to. Okay, there was some issue here. I think it might have to be done with like have to do with the thing that I was talking about. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, this is actually what I had set here, so I'm gonna check now. So now we change this to 40. We save HV settings, and let's restart the app. So let's see if the 40 is still here. Yeah, it's still here. Okay, now it seems to work, and now we're gonna play around. Yeah, now the like the node background color has a lot more variety. I don't want to go. I think like up 40 is like a bit too high. It's a little bit annoying with this author app view, like the titles they get a little bit cut off, but I don't think that's like a too big of an issue. So I'm just like trying to look like what I think for some cases we want the background. I think that this we don't want so bright backgrounds, and maybe they could be a little bit grayer. So something like that. Yeah, I think that's better. I wonder if there was there might have been some yeah, there is no like one addition would be nice would be like what's the like some distances between the node background and the side background colors, because I think I might want to keep them a bit controlled. In general, I think I want node background colors to be darker than the side background color, because I want to keep the texts readable. So I wonder if there's like two. I think there's like two ways to approach this. Is like just keep randomizing with these settings until you find something you like. And I think the second one is to, yeah, maybe like find like one color that you like, and then you lock that color for this. But actually, I also want to test that. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe I don't need to do that. But and yeah, maybe like third option or some kind of option between those is that you try to find you try to narrow these down a little bit. For example, now I'm thinking that this this the sidebar background color, it's a bit too bright, or they have like too bright. It's producing like some too bright options. So I'm gonna like rein that in a little bit. I don't wonder if I want to keep it grayer or not. I think I want the brown to show up there, and then again there's like different shades of brown, or like I would like it to be a little bit of like orange brown, and I'm not sure like where that's, are we at right kinds of brown here, or are we going like too yellow or too red? We could try add a little bit more color to see where we're at. Yeah, I think some of these have a bit too much color. I'm not quite sure. Like that's quite red. Just wondering, are we at I'm gonna check this one actually, like if we go like this, yeah, it's just like it's just the opposite way. So like this kind of brown, like 40, I think like 20 to 40 or something like that for the hue. So then we can have a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's also, I don't know, something like this could be nice. So let's just lock the sidebar color for now and go with the other ones. And I think I want the background color to be more like less green and a bit more blue. I don't want to have I wonder if there's also it's still quite green. That's already like quite red. I wonder if we should have like something like this. It's quite bright. But I'm thinking it could be okay. Like this is already a little bit too dark, so I want to go a bit. Want to have a try out a bit brighter colors. Yeah, I think something like this. I think here like the combination of the brown and the blue or whatever that is, it works quite okay. So so if I'm gonna lock the background now for a while, and now we're only okay, we're also it's also switching between those the main colors. But I think I'm like looking at maybe a little bit like looking at the just the node colors for now, or like node backgrounds. Like this is something I don't like. So what's here? I think it might be too bright, or maybe it's the combination of being so bright and being so dark in some sense. Or like maybe like I don't know, being so gray and bright, like that kind of combination. There's something here that I don't like, and I think it's also that it's quite close to the brown in this background but also not like it's so let's see, node background. It allows for quite. So I'm gonna add here a bit like more options. Like the one like just then was pretty cool, but I also like this like super, like this is already like almost black, and I kind of like it because it's so clear. Yeah, I think we have to have something quite. The other option that I was doing before is that I choose something that's very close to the background, but I think with these colors, yeah, we might not want to have that. Yeah, something like this in general seems pretty cool, but I think now the background or the sidebar color is not like, is not really working. Like, okay, I'm gonna unlock the sidebar, so we're gonna have some sidebar colors here as well. Something like this is pretty cool, because I think now the background color in this, so let's lock everything else and just look at the like the column colors. I wonder if we should allow for more brightness. And I'm gonna look for a little bit now for these colors as well. Like thinking about how well they work on this background. So yeah, maybe this is the reason for, like, I should have a grayer background and maybe a darker background for these to pop more. Yeah, one thing that I was also thinking was, should I have like this? Should I have these like this? These colors to be close to each other. So that means that I don't have, like right now, I don't have something that has this. I should have like for like a shared. Okay. Let's unlock the background color, and so I'm gonna make the background color darker. I'm gonna make it grayer. One thing that I've also been considering is to have the, if I had the sidebar color to be very bright. Okay, I should unlock the sidebar. And here I'm also thinking, like, could it be so bright, the sidebar color, that I would need to have like red and I like this background actually now, and I like the node. I like these nodes on that background, but I don't like the sidebar color. I think this allows for, I should have like I shouldn't have such a bright. And this is also like pretty cool now, I think. So if I lock the sidebar, I think I could allow for I should allow for, wait a minute, min hue distance. So I should allow for, yeah, okay, these are actually, I think it's a little bit bland now. I think I could have a little bit more color on the sidebar. So I think allowing for a little less gray and maybe a little brighter. See what kind of options we have there. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, something like this also. Not quite sure. I kind of wanted to have like there's this like darkness in this one. I want it to be dark like that. So is this actually, yeah, it's still like, it's still showing like, this is still showing us a little bit like washed out colors now. So I want to yeah, maybe this should be enough for Claude. So I'm gonna paste that pic there, and so let's the background. I like that there's a little bit of this, I don't know, accent there. So I'm just like wondering if it's, is this arrow here, is this being made lighter or is this being made darker? Okay. Yeah, I should have actually saved. Yeah, I don't think I saved any of the background. Okay, this looks correct now. So yeah, I didn't save any of this stuff. So this seems actually pretty okay. Maybe now I'm thinking like there's a bit too much padding for these areas. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's too dark. I think something like this could be quite okay. I'm gonna lock all of this. I'm gonna randomize over the others. Like, I think the blue and brown, I think they work pretty nice together. I think that's something that I'm kind of like going for. Then again, I don't know. Maybe the node background. Yeah, there's some weird line here. I'm not sure if that's a bad thing. Yeah, the node background might be a bit too dark. I'm gonna check out these colors for a while. Yeah, there should be like a good way to. Okay, this is pretty nice. Like I was just saying, like there should be a way to avoid those purple colors because I think they are the hardest to see. Like, okay, this is like maybe blue enough for it to not like, but the purple colors are like very dark in general. Something like this could work. Like these are pretty close now, these two, but yeah, maybe it's fine. I'm gonna save these for now and gonna look at these colors. Yeah, I just wonder, like, should I have these? Should I have a different approach for these project colors? Like one thing that I've also been considering is to have like some kind of dashed thing around these boxes, so that like here, for example, because we have these yellow boxes, so the climate change box would be both yellow and blue, so it would like better signify where the color, what colors are coming from it. But on the other hand, I cannot really do that for these project nodes because there's so like some of these have so many colors coming into them, so I think it would look a bit messy. Yeah, the brown doesn't really. I don't know if it works. This is okay. Like the brown doesn't really work well with red colors, or maybe it's just the colors that are close to the shade that I have had there, like whatever that is, like a orange or whatever. So red is close to that. So something like this could work. Yeah, but I don't like the. Okay, yeah, this is more okay, I think. I think I could take out some of the darker ones. So it has to be a bit like this. And I think I could allow for a bit more color. So let's see what this one. Yeah, the project colors is kind of like the most important one to get right. Yeah, something like this could work. I'm gonna save these settings and it's a little bit. Yeah, let's save that for now. Yeah, maybe this theme color is could save that, change that a bit. It doesn't seem to react. Huh. I don't know if that works actually. Oh yeah, maybe it's just thinking. Yeah, it's just going over them. Yeah, I shouldn't have rushed this. It's just so slow to go all over. I'm not really a fan of like yellow. I'm not really a fan of purple, but I think it's hard to. Maybe it's a bit too hard with this tool to take like just those ones out. This could be nice. It's a bit all over the place. I'm getting a little bit too. I'm thinking this using a bit too much time on this. Here I like that it's a bit more concise. Like we don't have the green or yellow or anything close to that here. So this keeps the color palette of the site a bit more, a bit more condensed. So I'm gonna save these. So we're gonna go with this one for now, I think. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's look at, I'm gonna look at this, these colors. Should I have like some different ones? I'm just like looking at something that doesn't have too many of those purple ones. Yeah, maybe I should, like here there's it's difficult to not take out like purple. Okay, let's try. So let's try to take out. It's gonna take out the magentas and stuff like that as well, and that's a bit of an annoyance. And it's not taking out enough. I wonder if these are working actually. Yeah, I suppose they are. It's just like the blue is so. There's so much blue going on. It's also if we just if we try to. This doesn't have to be so high. Minimum distance. So we can make them a bit brighter, I think. are a bit more colorful. I'm just trying out this till I get like lucky enough. Like something like this could work. Yeah, let's just, okay, save the settings and we save this one. Let's publish and I'm gonna go look at the node background. So I'm gonna go bluer. And I'm gonna go a little bit brighter, maybe. Yeah, maybe we don't have to. Maybe we don't want to go that. Like here, it's going close to. Yeah, something like that. It's like not quite as dark. So let's save these. Like that. I'm gonna update that as well. So now I'm gonna check out if they've been applied here. I should have done this maybe earlier. Yeah, it looks like they have. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I'm gonna end the stream now. I don't know. I'm gonna like. Oh, actually, let's not end yet. I'm gonna check the. Let's look at the light mode while we are here. So let's change here. Light color. Just randomize. Let's look at just like in general, like what are things do we want to be the brightest? The first thing I noticed that the node background, this is like all over the place. I want this to be, well, actually, I want it to be less colorful. I think that's the issue. But it's still showing a lot of color. I wonder if it's working actually. So let's just put it like really gray. Yeah, okay, I suppose it's working. So now, like, do we want the... Yeah, I suppose we want the background to be lighter than the node background. So I'm gonna add some here. So still the nodes. But the nodes are also like still too dark. So I'm gonna do like this. it feels a bit different to work on the light mode. I think it just seems that I wonder if this is even working. Like this should be like super gray. Yeah, I think I'm just being like, maybe I'm being like thrown off by the by these colors here, something like that. So I think we can have we can have more colors in these. We can have them brighter than they currently are. I wonder if these are even working, because I'm just like, okay, let's just put everything to like this. Should produce like very colorful. Yeah, okay, it's working. So these are too colorful, or they are too bright to, so I cannot like really make out the text from the background. So we have to go a bit darker. Yeah, so I wonder if the node background should actually, like this one. Yeah, I think the node background should be, they should be lighter than so we can increase these ones, and I'm gonna decrease these like that. Yeah, something like this. And the background should be less colorful. I think this looks pretty okay, so I'm gonna lock those ones. Now it's changing also the, is it working properly? Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, you could have, I don't know, it's pretty colorless now. I wonder if I could have, with this sidebar, I could have more color. And we could go here for the kind of brown that we had before. Let's see if we can get it. It would have to be darker, or at least like allowed to be darker. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure if this is like a good idea. Like it's gonna make the white text a bit too hard to read on that. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's, maybe I cannot like reach anything like that. I'm just gonna go. It's too much. So it can also be too little. Yeah, I haven't really thought about this light mode, like I think it might be harder for me to... Yeah, I think everything just looks a bit boring now. Yeah, maybe I should start with these ones. I think I have them. I think these are not for... I think it might be here. Yeah. So these ones I could use... I could have them to be a lot brighter, I think. Also have more color. I'm not sure. This might be... Some of these might be a bit too much. Yeah, I cannot have it too bright because they're not show up like against the background. But on the other hand, like I want the highlight to show. Yeah, I'm just gonna save this one as well. And we're gonna do more of this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anything here that I'm super happy with, but I'm just gonna try find something. Yeah, this is again like super boring, but I'm just gonna go with something that's might be a bit boring. I just want to kind of like get this done with. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to this later. I'm just gonna go with what I have here for now. Save, publish, and now I'm gonna look that it works here, that it's saving. Yeah. Oh yeah. What does this look like? Did I really choose this? Because now it looks that like it's identical to... It looks like these node colors are like now identical to the background color. I didn't do that. So it doesn't seem to... So let's see. Let's fix this, and I think that after that I will end the stream. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the colors look in the dark mode. As long as we get it to work on the Publish app as well. Let's see if the code looks right. Yeah, this is not about the publish side. I'm gonna check actually that just also might be. Yeah, it actually looks good here. Yeah, maybe I was just wrong here. So what's this? Okay, stop. Yeah, I think it's fine now. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here.